This one too is PIT. You know, people come, especially the private, they come in, and when you just deliver them and then they will start twisting. That's the PIH, pregnancy-induced hypertension. Like this lady we are going to see was having that condition. So when she comes in and we check the BP, and the BP is high, and then there's edema. We have this urine test kit. We will test it to check if there's sugar in urine. Those women we don't deliver them there. We will quickly refer them. During the delivery, she starts twisting. There's nothing you can do. So those people at times they do CS, cesarean section. So this one is there for us to guide us.
She called for me in the night with severe abdominal pains. She asked me to call the TBA. Prior to the TBA's arrival, my wife and the lady with the phone stayed with Talata. Upon examination, the TBA confirmed she was in labor. So we made the call and met the nurses who came for us in their pickup.
We had a call. Normally, our ANC clients, we write the midwife's number inside the card of the cover of the card, so that in case they go home and they have any problem, they give us a call, and then the pickup goes for them. That is, if they can't come to the health center by themselves. So we had a call that very day that she was not feeling fine, and so we sent the pickup to the house to pick her, and we met her halfway when she was coming to the clinic. And so we brought her here with the BP high and then the general body edema. She could get into eclampsia, which would be better managed at the hospital. So we had to send her there because she's under the risk factor in terms of her height and her age at the time of pregnancy, and the edema and then the BP. So we have to refer her to the hospital.
When I got pregnant, I didn't want to go for antenatal care. The traditional birth attendant and some community health nurses asked me why. I said I was shy. My labor pains started one night. I called the TBA, and she called the nurses using a relative's phone. The nurses arrived at my house soon after in a car, and they took me to the health center. They said they couldn't take care of me at the center, so they sent me to the hospital where the baby was born. I held the child in my hand, but the baby was small. They showed me how to put the baby in front.
After she delivered, she was kept in the hospital there for 3 days because the baby was underweight. The baby was 1.5 kilograms in weight. So they kept her there and wanted to start kangaroo mother care. Kangaroo mother care is a process whereby babies that are underweight or preterm babies are nursed in a special way. You don't back the child like the way we back other children. The mother puts the child in between her breast and back her that way to keep the child warm. And the baby is always, all the time, attached to the mother.
I stayed there for 3 days. When I came home, the nurses from the health center sent someone to see me, and they asked me to visit the health center the next day. The nurses at the clinic told me I should carry the baby in front, between my breast, because the baby was so small. When I was coming home, people were stopping me and asking me why I was carrying the baby in this way. I had a lot of opposition from the community and some of my family as to why I hold the baby that way. Others said I might even kill her, but I didn't bother. That is how my baby survived.
Initially, Talata did not want to tell me she was pregnant, but my experience with pregnancies helped me detect it early. I advised her to go for antenatal care, but she refused. I told her if she was not going to go for antenatal care, she should not get me involved when she was in labor.